Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Sunday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Happy Thanksgiving to all my happy Canadian Thanksgiving to everyone. I don't want to single out anyone. Yes, it is our Thanksgiving weekend, and the weather's changing, all that other stuff that happens in Thanksgiving. But had a great dinner yesterday with my family, and really enjoying that. Today I want to wrap up my A's in my vinyl collection. Normally I'm going to stick to 10, but I've got 12, and I didn't want to exclude a couple of albums just for that sake. So I'm going to show 12 today, try and get through them as quickly as possible, and then continue on with the B's and so on and so forth. And it also gives me a chance to kind of refresh what's actually in my collection, even though I kind of go through them on a regular basis. It's always fun to revisit all these great albums. So right off the bat, I didn't realize that these guys were British American, but they were formed in London, America. Great. What do you classify these guys as? Folk rock, soft rock, pop rock, Americana? Would you say Americana? Great debut album by Americana, or sorry, by America. British American band formed in London by Debbie Burnell, Dan Peake, and Gary Beckley. They were all sons of U.S. Air Force personnel. That's how they were formed in London. I guess everyone was based in London. Awesome harmonies, acoustic folk rock. Again, really good stuff. Formed in 1970. This is their debut album, 1971 release. Great album. Features A Horse with No Name, which wasn't on the original release of the album. It was released as a single and it became so popular that they reissued the album and put that single on there. So yeah, Horse with No Name is a great classic song. I also have their greatest hits, produced by none other than George Martin. This is a 1975 release. Of course, you got Horse with No Name, I Need You, Ventura Highway, a great track. Only in Your Heart, Don't Cross the River, Sandman, another awesome hit. And then you got Muskrat Love, cool track. Tin Man, another great one. Lonely People, Sister Golden Hair, Daisy Jane, and Woman Tonight. This is a great compilation album. Really good stuff. It's on the Warner Brothers label. These are the only two America albums that I have, and I think this would be sufficient. I mean, a great band. I love these guys, but this has so many of their top hits on it that I really like it. I thought this one might need a cleaning, but it's actually pretty good. So I was going to use that cleaning method on it that I've been using. I still may do that. But yeah, great stuff. This one here went 6 times platinum, so great successful greatest hits album. From America to Argent, this is Ring of Hands. Argent, of course, great English rock band, formed in 1969 by Rod Argent, who was part of the Zombies, another fantastic band that I'll eventually get to. When I do my CDs, I don't have any vinyl on the Zombies. Of course, they had that big hit, Hold Your Head Up. Progressive rock, hard rock, glam rock. This is 1971's Ring of Hands, the second album by the band. This is on the Epic label. This is a gatefold as well. There's the voice there. And the cool design of the. I guess it's meant to go this way. Yeah. 19 1971 release. You've got Rod Argent on organ and piano, Russ Ballard on guitar and lead guitar, Jim Radford on bass, and Robert Hendrick on drums. I need to find more Argent on here, but I'm glad to have this one, as well as Counterpoints. I love the cover on this one. This is on the orange RCA label. Counterpoints is the 7th album by the band, 1975 release. The second album that didn't have Russ Ballard in it. John Verity is the guitarist on this one, or the second guitarist on this one. But really, really good album. It's also, unfortunately, their last album. This one definitely needs a cleaning. I should do a cleaning on this one. Again, you got Rod Argent on keyboards and vocals, Jim Rodford on bass and vocals, Robert Hendrick on drums, John Grimaldi on guitars and lap steel guitar, and John Verity on vocals and guitar. Phil Collins also plays drums on this one because Robert Hendrick was ill, and produced by Rod Argent. You got On My Feet Again, I can't remember, but yes, Time, Waiting for the Yellow One, It's Fallen Off, Be Strong, Rock and Roll Show, Butterfly, and Road Back Home. Rod Argent isn't the main writer, as Jim Rodford and John Grimaldi also write a couple tracks off of this one. But yeah, really cool album. Unfortunately, their last, but happy to have it. I still got to find their other 5 albums. But yeah, Counterpoints. Atlanta Rhythm Section. Great American Southern rock band. Their earlier stuff was more Southern rock. Then they became more, I don't know, adult contemporary pop rock-ish. They're formed in 1970. This is a rock and roll alternative, 1976 release. Sorry for the glare. Includes the big hit So Into You. I love the opening on that one. So you got Sky High, Hitchhiker's Hero, Don't Miss the Message, Georgia Rhythm, So Into You, Outside Woman Blues, Everyone's Got to Go, and Neon Nights. You got Barry Bailey on lead guitar, J.R. Cobb on rhythm guitar, Paul Godfrey on bass, Dean Daughtry on keyboards, Robert Nix on drums, and Ronnie Hammond on lead and backing vocals. But really cool sounding. I don't mind their sound at all. It's really good stuff, and got to find more of these guys. So I've got that one, and then I've got their 1978 release, Champagne Jam. This one includes the Imaginary Lover hit. Again, this one's on the Polydor label. And how's that cover? That one covers, got a cool embossed label on it as well. Really cool cover. I love the design of that one. But yeah, Imaginary Lover, the album itself hit number 7 in the U.S. charts. In Canada, in the U.S., number 7 in Canada, number 9 in the States. So it did a little better in Canada, believe it or not. Their most commercially successful album as well. But yeah, they're a great band. I really like these guys. Just to go on and relax and enjoy some cool stuff. I've only got 2 albums of this next band, and I think that's enough because I don't know. They started out fantastic, and I'm not putting these guys down. Please don't crucify me. But later on they got more ballady, more commercial, everything else. We're talking about Aerosmith. So we're talking about Toys in the Attic, and Rocks. Two of their greatest albums. This one's got some ring wear on it, but two fantastic albums. This one's, they're both on the Columbia label. Yeah, what can you say about these guys? 1975, Toys in the Attic, and 1976 is Rocks. They'd make a great double album, and I may include this in the Canadian Stud Muffins contest. Is these two albums? I shouldn't have put that out there, but I'm gonna. Two equally similar albums as well, same amount of tracks. I did a comparison, and I think Toys. Some people choose Rock, some people choose Toys, but they're both fine albums. Toys in the Attic and Rocks. This is the only vinyl album I have of this particular band. I've got a cool box set of these guys and a few CDs. This is Atomic Rooster. This is number 4. Yeah, great British rock band, and formed out of the members of the Crazy World of Arthur Brown. It's on the it's on the Elektra label. This is a really good album. You got Across the Country, Save Me, Voodoo in You, Moods, Take One, Toke, Can't Find a Reason, Ear in the Snow, and that's a weird title track, Ear in the Snow, and What You're Gonna Do. You got Vincent Crane on keyboards, Johnny Manalda on guitars, Chris Farlow on vocals, and Rick Parnell on drums. Originally formed when they first started out, Carl Palmer from Emerson, Lake and Palmer was part of the original band. Of course, he went on to great fame, but yeah, amazing album, amazing band, Atomic Rooster. If you don't know these guys, again, the box that I have, I love, and so good. I missed this one when I did Ambrosia the first time in my, I can't remember part of the A's, but I forgot I had this one. This is Life Beyond LA. Really cool. Really cool band from LA itself. 1978's Life Beyond LA. Third album by the band. More commercial than the earlier stuff. More soft rock and jazzy rock. Includes the big hit How Much I Feel. And also Life Beyond LA and If Heaven Could Find Me. But great band. Kind of like the Atlanta Rhythm Section. Ambrosia. Good stuff. Like it. I like it a lot. It's got the original inner cover, lyric sheet, the whole shooting match. Can't remember where I picked this one up, but glad to have it. And finally, the great supergroup to finish up the A's. It's been a blast doing that. We're talking about Asia. This one definitely needs a cleaning. I've got to give this one a cool cleaning because it's got one of the best covers out there. This is their debut album, Asia. Of course, a major supergroup, including John Wetton, bassist and lead vocalist, who was with King Crimson. You got Steve Howe, guitarist of UK and Yes. You got Carl Palmer, drummer with ELP, and keyboardist Jeffrey Downs from Yes as well. This is a huge debut album. #1 all across the world. Heat of the Moment is the big hit off of this one. And Only Time Will Tell, Soul Survivor, One Step Closer, Time Again, Wildest Dreams, Without You, Cutting It Fine, and Here Comes the Feelings. Unique sound, really took the world by storm, these guys. And right when that peak of the early 80s hit. And I really like it. I also have their second album. Not as good as their first. Not as commercially successful, but still a cool album. This is Alpha, and again, amazing cover on there. Alpha is a 1983 release, but I like this one. You got Don't Cry, The Smiles After Eyes, Never in a Million Years, My Own Time, I'll Do What I Want, The Heat It Goes On, Eye to Eye, The Last to Know, True Colors, Midnight Sun, and Open Your Eyes. Same lineup as the debut album, but it's on the Geffen label. And yeah, good stuff. So there you have it, guys. There's my A's, completing my first of many, not only albums but letters to go. I'll start in with the B's in a day or so. I may have something else to do as far as a video tomorrow, but have yourself a great rest of the day. Thank you so much, everyone, to enter my contest. Congratulations to Christian Rosario for winning my contest. He's yet to respond to me yet to give me his contact information, though. Hopefully he'll do that today. And love you all. Happy Canada Thanksgiving. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.